A guy who has a vote for the Hall of Fame is a longtime columnist and reporter at the Connecticut Post, Chris Ellsbury. Chris joins us via the phone line. Chris, thanks so much for joining us.
Not a problem, Noah.
All right, your thoughts when you saw who came out. How did it coincide with your votes?
Well, I got a couple of them right, at least, in terms of Randy Johnson and Craig Biggio. I voted for 10. That's the limit you can vote for. Not too surprised about Pedro or John Smoltz, even though I left them off my ballot.
And you left them off your ballot because?
Well, everyone has talked about how Pedro has been the dominant pitcher, over the last decade or so, and that's probably true. But I voted for Mike Mussina only in the sense that maybe I was looking for a little bit more of consistency over dominance. You look at Mussina's numbers, 270 wins. He had 17 straight seasons of 11 or more. And the last 4 years of his career, he won 59 games. Pedro, the last 4 years of his career, only won 22.
Okay, another guy you voted for is Fred McGriff. And a lot of people feel that Fred McGriff has kind of been cheated out of being a first-time Hall of Famer by all of the people who did steroids. Is that one of the reasons that you've been consistently voting for McGriff?
I've just been voting for McGriff because of the fact that he's got 493 career homers. I mean, he's so close to the 500 home run club, which is kind of like an automatic in to the Hall of Fame. Always played the game the right way. Actually played a little bit with former Bluefish manager Willie Upshaw, and just kind of felt, I've been on the kind of loyalty bandwagon the last few years with guys like Lee Smith and Tim Raines and Don Mattingly and Edgar Martinez, because I think those guys have put up solid careers and deserve to be in.
Okay, I mentioned steroids before, which of course you know where I'm going with this. Mike Piazza does not get in. When you look at his numbers as a catcher, there's no way he shouldn't be in unless there are people not voting for him because of the speculation that he did steroids. And at this point, that's all it is speculation. You did vote for him. He didn't get in. He comes up just short again, obviously because people speculating about the steroids. I want to know your thoughts on that.
Well, I'm just kind of curious if everyone was thinking, especially among the baseball writers, if they were thinking he was doing steroids, why did he get almost 70% of the vote? It's not like, Sammy Sosa, who only got 6%, and Mark McGwire, who only got 10%. Barry Bonds only got 36%. The steroids, yeah, I'm sure that's an issue with a lot of guys. I mean, Mike Piazza was always a little bit under the radar with that. I voted for him just because I thought he redefined, the era of the catcher after Johnny Bench.
Do you think that you have voted for anybody who is a steroid user, and would you?
Yes, I have, because last year I did vote for Mark McGwire, and then probably down the road I will again, because at least he has come forward and apologized for using and admitted that he used. Cannot see myself voting for guys like Sosa or Clemens or Bonds until they come forward with some kind of either apology or declaration that I used it and I'm sorry I did, or that baseball comes out and says that there's no evidence that these guys use, so you got to judge them on their careers.
All right, very good. Hey, it's great to get your insight, Chris. Thanks for your good work, and enjoy all of your basketball you'll be covering, and we'll be seeing you down the road. I appreciate your time, Chris.
Not a problem, Noah. Thank you.
That's Chris Ellsbury, columnist and reporter at the Connecticut Post.